My gay roommate said he has someone, and I realized I was the someone the whole time. I've told myself I'm straight my whole life. I'm 23. I've dated girls, and I never questioned it. Then 2 years ago, the housing office paired me with my roommate Eli, and everything got weird in a way I can't explain. He's 21, studies architecture, and plays guitar badly on purpose, like he refuses to be embarrassed. We clicked fast. We cooked, split chores, and joked around like we'd known each other forever. 6 months ago, on a random Tuesday, we were eating pizza when he said, casual as anything, I'm gay. I said, okay, and asked if he wanted the last slice. He took it and laughed, and life kept going. Last Tuesday, we were at Target grabbing groceries. I was staring at pasta when this girl walked up to him. She was pretty, confident, and exactly the type I used to date. She smiled and said, can I get your number? Eli didn't even pause. He said, sorry, I already have someone. She apologized and left, and I felt relief. Then my stomach dropped because I didn't know why. In the car, Eli asked why I was so quiet. I lied and said work was stressing me out. My hands shook on the wheel. That night I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying her touching his arm and the way my chest tightened. Wednesday morning I woke up to coffee. Eli had made me a cup, 2 sugars, no cream, exactly how I like it. I'd said it once months ago, and he remembered. I sat there sipping and watched him move around the kitchen, half asleep, humming. He was wearing my old college hoodie, the one I thought I lost. It looked better on him, and that thought scared me. Later that day he asked if I wanted to go out this weekend. I said, maybe, and my voice cracked. He laughed and tapped my wrist with 2 fingers like a joke. That tiny touch made my whole body go tense. I bumped the mug and splashed coffee on the counter. Eli grabbed a towel and said, relax, I got it. I stared at his hands like an idiot and pretended I was checking my phone. Thursday we went to the gym like we always do. In the locker room, Eli changed his shirt, and I caught myself staring. I'd seen him shirtless plenty of times. This time my brain zoomed in on dumb details. His shoulders, his collarbone, the way he stretched. A guy walking by made a comment about Eli's body. Eli rolled his eyes, but I felt this hot flash of anger, like someone had crossed a line. I didn't say anything, but my jaw stayed tight the whole workout. After the locker room, Eli glanced at me between sets and said, did I do something? You've been off lately. I wanted to say yes. Instead I said, I'm fine, and forced a laugh. He didn't laugh back. Before the movie, Eli got a text and his face tightened for a second. I asked who it was, trying to sound chill. He said, just Drew. My stomach dropped. Eli saw my face and quickly added, it's nothing. He's been trying to talk. I made some joke about exes being annoying, but my laugh sounded fake even to me. Eli watched me like he was connecting dots. Friday night, Eli asked if I wanted to watch a movie. Halfway through, he fell asleep and his head ended up on my shoulder. I didn't move for 2 hours. My arm went numb and I still didn't move. At one point, he shifted closer and my heart started racing. When I looked down, I realized I'd been playing with his hair without thinking. I stopped so fast I almost woke him up. Saturday afternoon, his ex-boyfriend showed up at our door. Drew, confident, loud, the kind of guy who never looks unsure. Eli stepped outside to talk to him. I told myself I didn't care. Then I found myself watching through the kitchen window anyway. They talked for a long time. Drew kept leaning in. Eli kept stepping back. My stomach felt sick. When Eli came back in, I tried to sound normal. Everything okay? He sighed and said, Drew wants to get back together. My chest felt like it got hit. Then he said, I told him no. I couldn't hide the relief on my face, and Eli noticed. He grabbed 2 beers, handed me one, and we stood there in this awkward quiet. The can was cold in my hand, but my palm was sweaty. Eli looked right at me and said, I'm not interested in going backwards. Then, like he'd decided something, he added, I'm more interested in what's right in front of me. He didn't look away. He was looking at me. My throat went tight and my brain went blank. He smiled, soft, then walked past me toward his room. His shoulder brushed mine, and that tiny touch felt too big. At his door, he paused, turned back, and said, good night, in that quiet way he saves for me. Then he shut his door. I stood in the kitchen holding the beer like I'd forgotten how to set it down. I could hear him moving around in his room. I kept thinking, if I don't do something now, I'm going to keep living like a coward. So I set the beer down, walked to his door, and knocked. When he opened it, my voice shook anyway. Eli, can we talk? I'm done lying to myself. He reached out and took my hand. Now he's saying I shouldn't have knocked on his door. Was I wrong?